Hey everybody, welcome to Echo Base Network. We are live right here at the ICC Con. This is the
Nashville,
6th icon. This is number 6, and it's number 4 for us.
Yeah.
We've been coming since the very first one.
Which was 2000.
It was 8 years ago, I believe.
Yeah.
8 years ago, or close to 8 years ago. So the Imperial Commissary Collectors Convention, we are having an Echo Base Network meetup here.
All our folks are in the house.
Yes, they are here. They're here. Let's just run through them real quick. We got Rogue Sarge is here. We got Scott. We got Mattuine. We've got Felix, who is dressed up in cosplay as Debbie. I mean Anakin Skywalker. Oh no. We have Victor. We have Ted, the old Star Wars nerd. Gary Ambrosia, Todd Zilla, Donna Hergenrether, and Debbie and Kevin. Awesome. Thank you guys for being here with us.
Yeah.
Now, look, on the way up here, I got very jealous because you guys beat me here, and our teammate here, the DA, YouTube celebrity, he had his own live up here.
It was great, man.
Yeah.
Didn't have as big a crowd, but, you know, it was still nice.
It was early.
Yeah, it was the first day. It was the
Yeah.
first day, yeah. Yo, I've had a blast here so far, man. This is awesome.
So what are the highlights?
Honestly, the lightsaber training was pretty cool. Watching you do some lightsaber training.
Oh, that was painful.
Do you feel like you've
Especially in the hot sun.
I got destroyed, but it's not my teacher's fault.
do you feel like you're a little better now?
I'm a little bitter, yeah. I'm not a little better. A little bitter.
You know, obviously hanging out with everybody, the conversations that we've been having, you know, out there on the courtyard, you know, we got those tables pushed together and just hanging out. It's been
spot.
really cool, man. Yeah, it's the spot. It's the place to be when you're here. But, yeah, I'm just the toy, the exhibit hall and all the toys and just the vintage. I ran across, like, a guy selling, like, old Masters of the Universe, and I felt like I was like 10 years old again.
Yeah.
I saw a bunch of those.
Yeah.
It's a time portal.
Yeah, it is, man. It is. It just took me right back to 10 years old, and I was like, "Yo, there's a." I was telling Rissman, like, there's a Castle Grayskull, and there's Snake Mountain.
Well,
and
we
I
were
was
talking
like,
about
oh my
having
God.
had them. And
Yeah.
we looked on the floor, and of course, there they were.
Yeah,
they are.
Being
Yeah.
sold right
So that's a
there,
conversation we had leading up to the convention was, what's that one toy you're going to be looking for? Because that's one thing that separates this convention from everything else that you do. If you're looking for something, there's a chance it's going to be here. And it's like going back to when you were a kid. And the beautiful thing is, everyone here is so friendly because we all speak the same language. Toys.
Yeah.
We all speak in Star Wars. So we may disagree about how bad the Acolyte was or something like that. But we all speak the same language. So what's the one toy you were looking for, and what one toy did you get?
So I know he's not here in the room, but I have to shout it out to John Graber again, always coming in clutch. But he did find me the G1 original Megatron.
I still haven't even seen it.
It's in my room. It was purchased.
Okay.
It was meant to be because
It
you
was.
knew you wanted that.
Yeah.
And it was a room sale, and this is the first year I think I've done any of the room sales.
I didn't know anything about it till you guys said something about it.
And there was more Transformers in that one room than I saw anywhere else.
Yeah, you can't go through the main exhibit, you know, where the vendors are at, and if you don't see something there that you're looking for, you don't need to leave defeated, because there's a chance that in the lobby at night there's going to be more vendors, there's going to be room sales, and there's going to be things that you didn't see on the toy exhibit, you know, around the vendors area. So it's incredible, like it really is. It feels a little awkward if you've never been to a room sale. Like if that's new to you, you're walking in someone's room.
Literally, it's all on the set up on their bed.
On
I'm
the
like,
bed,
this is it's a little weird.
Right
But-
next around the TV.
But then you realize we're all like 40, 50 years old, and we're in there looking at toys.
I mean, already it's weird to begin with, right? So I think that's
Like, what could be more, you know, harmless than that, you know?
Right.
So
What's more weird, them having everything in the room on the beds and everything, or us actually be there? You know,
I think
looking
it's
at it
pretty
live?
equal. It's pretty
yeah,
cool.
I don't know what I want to share mine. My one non-Star Wars toy. I've got a mountain of Star Wars toys that I'm looking for, and I'm not done hunting yet. But the one toy I wanted, that I told Rissman and I told Nick, DA, I wanted a Generation 1 Jazz. Like, if I could find him for a good deal, and in a room sale last night, I got Generation 1 Jazz, and it was in the box, complete. I mean, this is a incredible piece.
I had it
There was a
when I was a kid.
$250 tag on it, but I talked to the seller, great guy, nice guy, Seth, and Seth knew I was not going to buy it for $250, and I would have if it was a little bit cleaner, just a little bit, but I could not just pull the trigger on it, and I think he saw the disappointment in my face, man. So he was like, "How about 175?" And I said,
Sold.
I'll take it.
And it helps that I just bought the Megatron from the same
It did
guy.
help.
So
It did help.
it was a
Assist.
little, it was a little
Assist.
bit of a help
Let's
there,
go.
right?
I was going if Rissman buys it, maybe, just maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, and the prices, just speaking about the room sales, which I knew nothing about till you guys mentioned it. Me and Gary Ambrosia, who you can find on Wednesday night, Pop Culture Breakdown on Doomcock's channel. Well, you guys can find us there on Wednesday nights. But the prices on some of the Star Wars figures, just the loose stuff, was crazy insane. And Gary found a toy that, we were just talking about this morning on the way over here, that took him back to his childhood. It was one of the mini rig
And I had that one too,
vehicles.
yeah.
And he was talking about how he'd always have his Boba Fett figure in there, and so we walked into a room sale, and they had that, you know, and it transported him back to that time, you know. So he got that and a Boba Fett, and we ended up getting a bunch of the OG 77 line figures, all the original characters and stuff for cheap prices. They're really good, really well priced. So yeah, it's been awesome.
When you said Gary finding toys from his childhood, I totally thought you were about to say Tinker Toys.
Oh, no.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, it's been a fun weekend so far, and we got all day today and tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's gonna be nice, man. It's gonna be nice. I can't wait to get back out of full. I haven't really made any major purchases. I got like in the
You've
lobby
been
last
looking.
night. Yeah, I've been looking, and I have one that's on my mind that I'm really considering.
Well, I saw you salivating over the Masters of the Universe vintage stuff.
Yeah, that's.
Oh,
nice.
there's a whole. I know which guy you're talking
You know what I'm
about.
talking
The
about?
whole
yeah.
tub.
He's got a whole tray.
Oh,
of
we know
them.
the guy? Oh,
yeah,
all right.
yeah.
Hey,
But yeah, no, just yeah.
I hope he's not watching this. He's going to jack the price up.
That's why I don't even say it.
Ah,
Like,
he's
oh, here's
interested.
comes
Oh,
Derek. Hey,
Here
Derek,
comes them
come on in.
suckers.
Top dollar.
Got 'em.
Dollar.
Yeah, but yeah, no, this place is amazing, man.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
This is a special thing to do. We do this as our channel every year. This is a yearly thing for us. We are the channel, the group that takes over the courtyard every night. And
Yeah.
some nights we're out there till 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And there are some very interesting conversations. Last night we had a lot of singing going on. Last night it was interesting. We argued about the best Sylvester Stallone movies and Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, and there was a fight almost break out about whether or not the Waffle House serves pancakes. Like it was
They don't.
an interesting
They
night.
don't serve pancakes.
Why would the Waffle House sell pancakes?
Exactly.
That doesn't even make sense.
Well,
Yeah.
the rationale is
Yeah.
because IHOP serves waffles, and I was like, that's not how it
That's
works.
not the way.
Yeah.
That's not how it
Yeah,
works.
yeah, they have nothing to do with each other.
I know.
Okay,
I know.
I took Derek to the Waffle House because Derek he's from California.
Yeah.
And he had never been to the Waffle House
Never been
before,
to a
and I don't think he's ever going back. They just, if you're not from the South like we are, then you just don't have our bellies. You can't handle it.
It was good, man. It was good. I actually liked it. It was all right.
Yeah.
Did you get hash browns? Like
I
smothered,
did hash
covered,
browns. Yeah, I
chunked,
got hash
peppered,
browns. I got to say, what is it? The All American?
All American.
Yeah, I got that. with the-
All-Star special.
All-Star.
is what-
All Star. Okay, All Star Special. Yeah, that's what I got. It was good.
Yeah.
Hey, so let's bring it back to the convention real quick. We got to meet in person Mr. Tim Rose, who has been a guest on our channel,
Yeah, we've interviewed him.
which was awesome. There has been so many highlights with seeing people of importance in Star Wars. Today, we're going to have an opportunity to listen to Billy D. Williams, Warwick Davis. I'm really excited about the Rebel pilots
Yes.
at the end.
Yes.
What a great finale for the main stage tonight.
Yeah.
If you were an original Star Wars fan, this is a must. This is a special thing. And the thing too is, like, we're all getting older. One day, you're not going to be able to do this forever.
Right.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to do this forever. Like with the original actors from 1977, this is a great thing. What a pleasure for the fans, you know?
Yeah. And one of the other highlights, which a lot of people aren't going to really get this, but me and Coach, but you never know who you're going to run into
Oh,
here.
boy.
We ran into Senator Tommy Tuberville,
Coach Tommy Tuberville.
who was Auburn's ex-football coach, who
Yes.
we are fans of. And
I went to Auburn.
Yeah, and we got to sit there and chit-chat with him. You know, it's just like,
I see
it's
him.
crazy.
I see him in the
You did, and
the lobby.
You would just you the look on your face
mesmerized,
was
And
like,
when you see, and I've seen
like,
Tommy
who is he
Tuberville before.
looking
I used to
at?
see him every Monday night leaving Niffer's restaurant in Auburn with his boys, and we'd be like, "Hey, Coach Tuberville." Well, I hadn't seen him in forever, and he's standing there, and I said, "Coach Tuberville,"
you did.
and he goes, "Hey," and I walk up and I said, "War Eagle," and he goes, "Good to see you. How you doing?" I'm like, "You don't know me. You don't know me."
Well, yeah.
And then he said the coolest thing happened. He said something to me that he would not say on a camera. He said, "We got to get better." And I said, "That's right, Coach. We
we do.
We got to get better. It's not very good right now."
If you guys got the Auburn shirt, Auburn hat on today because we're playing Georgia. But enough sports talk. Back to the con. But it was interesting that we ran into state senator and college football coach here. You just never know. You never know who you're going to run into at these conventions.
And I want to say just a special thank you to our channel. We've had him on our channel multiple times, and I've known Havens for years, probably 15 years, doing toy stuff from way back in the day. But thank you to Michael Havens for doing this whole thing.
Absolutely.
Like this is
Yep.
wow. We're sitting here on a podcast room. Special message to my wife and children at home. Honey, I need a setup just like this at home.
Yeah.
I'll keep dreaming.
And a producer running everything
Yeah.
in the back. Like
we
have
might can
for
start
here.
growing our channel again. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, we'll start getting subs again. Getting views.
What a great time. So what are you guys looking forward to the most today and the rest of the way?
Well, you mentioned it. The panels today, I think that we have. They're going to be all day in that panel room, but also the accessibility of the folks. Like we were just out walking the floor, and there was Mark Thompson was right next to us, right, walking
Yeah.
the floor himself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, such a great panel yesterday. I thought his panel was top tier.
And when we were at Tim Rose's
Conversation.
table, he just wanted to keep telling stories.
He
And
just
someone
didn't wanna
wanted an
let us go.
autograph, and he just kept talking. And we're finally like, "You gotta go to the autograph." She's okay, but he just wanted to talk and talk.
Yeah, and then they were out in the courtyard last night, having drinks and
Yep.
hanging out. So even in the evening time, especially if you're staying at the hotel, if you're going to the restaurant or the bar area or courtyard area, you'll see these people walking around like everybody else.
Yep.
And I love the feel of that. And it was said on the podcast that was running before we started ours here. This isn't one of the corporate ones where they're just racing people through like cattle. It's more
It's for the
family,
fans, by the fans.
yeah,
for
family
us.
feeling.
Yeah.
And there's everything here, like small things that you don't even really take into consideration. Like, I just had the best chicken sandwich in my life.
I'm
yesterday.
going to have that chicken
Oh,
sandwich
Yeah,
today.
I'm
gonna
gonna have
that
one
chicken
today.
sandwich.
From
The food trucks.
The food trucks
I'm
in the
having the
back,
same
yeah.
chicken sandwich. It was so big, I couldn't even bite it all the way. Like,
That's hard for you.
Yeah, you definitely get your money for it.
I am. If you're new here, I'm the dartboard. I'm the dartboard.
Yeah.
Golly.
But yeah, the food trucks out back. They got laser tag back there. They got one of the tanks from Rogue
Yeah, I
One.
saw that tank. It's cool.
Back there. Felix was doing his. That's where he was doing his lightsaber training at.
Yeah,
back there.
one of our teammates, channel members, longtime friend Felix, Star Wars Theology. He's a martial artist.
Yeah.
And he's got his daughter Isabel here. She is in Princess Leia cosplay. She's rocking it today as well. She's a good lightsaber aficionado as well. But Felix is teaching a lightsaber dueling class here at the convention for the second year now.
Yeah.
And he does a great job. He trained me, so
Yeah. I got a question for you guys because I know, Derek, this is his first year, but I know that both you guys have been here since we started doing this for our channel, EBN. So last year they had it at a completely different location. The year before, it was at this location, the Sheraton. what do you guys like with it being here versus where at the venue last year?
Michael Havens is a lot bigger than me, and I'm not going to risk making him mad. I like everything he does. No, I think they all have their positives.
Yeah.
Maybe, the negative last year I feel like was it was so spread out.
Yeah.
And you see so many more people, and it's much easier when it's here. And this was the location of our very first channel meetup.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
It was
glad
at this one.
that it was coming back.
Yeah, me
here to
too.
the
I
Sherry
wanted
Tree.
to always be here. Now
Yeah.
we go all the way back to the
first
indoor horse
race
arena
the arena
in
for
Franklin.
the very first one
Yeah.
in Franklin, Tennessee. Yeah.
which was great.
Yeah, me and
but,
Coach stayed up playing Contra in the hotel room the night before.
You didn't say we got to hang out with William Shatner. You said we played Contra.
Yeah. Hey,
Memories.
that was one of the things that one of the memories of the first one was staying up, going through that entire game again.
Right. That you never beat without the cheat code.
I got to have the cheat code up, down, left, right.
But
left, right,
I'm with you all. I
engagement.
like the self-contained feeling of this,
Yeah.
and I know from last time, I know it was bigger and it was multiple hotels, and so there
Yeah.
wasn't like
Yeah.
one place.
Yeah.
That's what we really like
Right.
here, I think.
I've been to a lot of cons, different places. Went to Star Wars Celebration last year and anime conventions. This is very intimate.
Yeah.
That's what I like about this. This feels very close. You're just walking through the lobby. There's people there. It's not like, you're just like, there's some conventions you walk through to get from one place to another, and it's just like empty floor, and there's nobody there. There's maybe a vendor selling something, but that's about it. And it's just very kind of, and then you get to the main floor, obviously, and there's a lot of people. But this feels like there's action everywhere. There's something going on in every part of the hotel. Just walking from here to the food trucks, you just pass at a bunch of people, and it's nice. I like it. It's very intimate. It's very cozy.
Yeah.
And the room sales were crazy. There were people everywhere, walking down the hallways. I mean,
There wasn't just one or two.
Oh,
I mean,
it
it's
was
posted in the
several.
elevator. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
room after
Yeah.
room after room after. You just couldn't walk, and there was another one. It was crazy.
If you've never been inside one, don't be shy. I mean, you bust up in
Oh,
there
yeah,
like
just
you
walk
own
right-
the,
yeah.
the room.
Yeah.
I mean, you need to go see what's in there because you just never know, man. It's awesome. If you're looking for the toys that you grew up with, it's hard to choose sometimes what you want. I saw GI Joes. I'm sitting there looking at. There's Dusty, mint on card, graded at an 80, and I'm going, oh no, my wife is gonna murder me. Can I really justify doing this? But it revitalizes the toy hunter in me and wanting to grow my collection again. And I've been talking about this forever. I am going to buy another display case.
yeah,
It's going to happen.
gonna look great.
But I need to justify buying it with having some more
Something to
goodies.
put in it.
So hey, vendors, I'm coming.
He's ready.
I'm coming to you today. Again, better get me today.
Yep. Something else I was thinking about is all the custom stuff that you can find here too, that people have actually made.
Yeah.
Like I saw 12-inch original Kenner figures that were like 3D printed and hand painted.
Yeah.
That were really cool. A lot of the Black Series stuff that I'd not ever seen before. There was Hot Toys that I've not ever seen before. Some of the statues and
There was
stuff.
a beautiful Yoda in Dagobah that
Yeah,
I had never
I
seen
saw
in
that.
person.
That
I
was
like,
over
oh,
where
I gotta
the, where
keep
the
walking.
the Han and Carbonite and the
Yeah,
Vader and the throne with the
The Vader and the throne with the
That is
half
sick.
helmet.
Yeah.
That is
He was
that
sitting
was-
there. He
Oh
was
my
sitting
God.
there.
yeah, that was awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Just amazing.
Yeah, just going around looking at all that stuff, even if you don't have the money to buy a lot of that stuff, just seeing it all.
Well,
just-
and a lot of the artwork, the artist was there, just talking
Yeah.
about the process and all the beautiful like mashups that they had done. And then somebody had taken a whole bunch of the Black Series helmets and distressed them and finished them off
Yeah,
in different
I saw
styles.
that,
And I mean,
yeah.
just one right after the other. I'm like, my goodness.
yeah, they also did it with some of the old Kenner, like ATSTs, ATSTATs for us nerds from up north. But yeah, they did the same thing with a lot of those toys and stuff. That was really cool.
Absolutely. Well, guys, we're about to have to wrap it up. just real quick, we're live every Thursday night at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time.
Yep, and Friday afternoons. 2
Videos
o'clock.
coming out as often as we can get them out. DA's really pushing us. More videos, Coach and Nick, more videos. So, and you're pushing it too. So
The videos are good. The videos are
Well,
Well,
well, Coach's disc golf's about to end.
It's
My
over.
my work project stuff's about to start slowing down. It's already started. You know, as we move towards November. So yeah, we'll start having more and more time to get content out.
but thanks to all of our Echo Base Network community for
Yep. Thank
for being here.
everybody for coming.
Thank you guys, and thank you to Michael Havens for the convention.
Yep.
I cannot stress enough, if you've not been, you got to come. And if you've never been to a convention, then this is a great first one to come
Absolutely.
to.
Yeah, definitely.
Just
definitely.
terrific. So thank you guys for being here. As we always say, we are, you are, Echo Base
Base
Network.
Network.
May the force be with you, or the thread, or whatever you like, guys. See you on the next one.
Bye, guys.